Dayton.
Well,
Hi everybody. Hold on, we need to adjust us. So here we go. See a little more. See a little more.
Yeah.
So we are going live. Today is a special day because yesterday
we're having pie.
Well, no, yesterday we weren't having pie. Yesterday was Max's birthday.
Right.
And Max was with his grandmother, so we didn't get to celebrate his birthday with him. And he doesn't want a cake, he wants pie. So we are making a pecan pie today, which is going to be super yummy.
And super sweet.
Super sweet. So I'm going to show you guys how to make pecan pie. Hi, Butterfly Enterprises. All right.
Like sugar. Wrapped in sugar. Wrapped in pecans.
With a crust of nuts. So,
yeah.
All right, so Katie's going to be my camera person, and I am going to go over here and turn off the vents because it's kind
and
of
turn
loud.
on the lights.
Yes, and we'll turn on the lights. So
there's me. Hold on.
There we go. So we're going to start.
Hold on.
What?
There you go. Go.
Okay.
What are you?
There we go. All right. So we're going to heat up our pan, and what we're going to start with
Mama,
is...
you just turned on your cast iron.
Oops, sorry, wrong one. We're going to start
Hi, Tammy.
With, our butter. So we're going to do a fourth of a cup of butter.
Good butter.
This is not for the diabetic.
Or the health nut.
For the health nut, and this is not for somebody watching their weight.
This corn syrup is dripping all over.
I know. I spilled some of the corn syrup. Now, I'm going to see if I can get... Oh, it's stuck to the thing. Okay, so we're going to pour our corn syrup in. Now, one thing I did do to my measuring cup was I sprayed it with cooking spray because it helps to get all of the corn syrupy goodness out without you having to, like, scrape.
Hi, Adeline. Hi, thinking of others.
If you watch, see how it's... Can they see that? See how it's kind of like... It's just running out.
You can do the same thing with honey too,
yeah,
right?
Honey too. Like if you spray
honey
it with
and syrup,
spray, it'll come out a lot easier and there'll be a whole lot less scraping that has to happen.
Yeah.
So we are going to put in, that was 1.5 cups of corn syrup and then a cup of sugar. Again, not the healthiest thing, but it's super yummy and we only have it about once a year, maybe twice. So, but we're gonna let that cook down. We're gonna melt the butter up and we're gonna cook it down. It's probably gonna take about, 2 to 3 minutes. Just to get it all incorporated. So if you guys have any questions for us, I'll answer them. It's been a while since we've gone live. Life has just been crazy around here.
Yeah.
We started school. Kevin is doing great at his new job. Our schedule has changed because our kids have, what is that? Our kids have youth group on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. So the Wednesday night live show that we did, we have kind of put on hold because we want our kids to be able to go to youth group. So our live schedule has been kind of non-existent right now until we can kind of figure out what time works best because Kevin's work schedule doesn't always allow for us to have like a consistent live show. So we're going to kind of go live whenever we can. And I'm going to clean that mess up because that's driving me nuts. Alexa, stop. Somebody's got a timer set for Alexa.
That was me.
Okay.
And that was for tea.
So,
but the tea can be a little strong.
We're going to...
Homesteading the Pioneer Way says that she likes your apron.
Oh, thank you. This is my apron that Katie made me. This is going on, what, 3 years old, 2 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. And I love this apron.
This
apron has seen it has been well loved. It is stained. It is.
It went from like a yellow to a grayish yellow.
Yeah. So, but I love it. So I keep it around and it works great for me. So it has large pockets. I don't know if they can see that, but I love the pockets because when we had chickens, I didn't have to take anything out to go collect eggs. I would just stick them in my very large pockets.
Thank you, Butterfly Enterprises.
So we're going to melt this down. And once the butter's pretty much melted, we'll set our timer for about 3 minutes and we'll just let that melt down. And then we're going to let this cool and then we will roll out our pie crust. Now I'm cheating because I don't want to make pie crust. I can make pie crust. I know how to make pie crust, but I hate making pie crust.
The last time I made pie crust, it like failed horribly.
Yeah, well, I mean, and pie crust is something that you have to make a lot for it to turn out right. Now, I have a recipe And if I can find it, I'll put it down below for we call it our drunken pie crust because it has
vodka.
It has vodka in it. And the vodka actually helps it to not, like, it can't get too wet and it can't be too dry. That's the only pie crust I've ever made that has turned out like perfect every single time. But I bought it this time because when you make pie crust, there's the whole, you gotta put it in the saran wrap, you gotta pat it out, you gotta put it in the refrigerator, you gotta wait an hour, then you gotta roll it out. I don't want to mess with that. So I'm not messing with that.
About the sewing, I have been doing a live stream because we had a question about if I was doing any more on sewing. I had a live stream that was every Saturday for like sewing and stuff. But the past couple Saturdays we've been celebrating people's birthdays. Yeah. So this Saturday we're celebrating Max's, a couple Saturdays it was yours, mine, yeah. And then like next Saturday we're gonna be celebrating Miles's. So
we did not space our children out well.
Yeah. So we're not gonna be having a sewing live stream for a couple of weeks. Yeah. And I'm working on upcycling my small clothes so that way they still fit me or I could use them for something else.
Yeah. Can you show them this?
Yeah.
So we've got it cooking now, and we're going to let it go. I already set the timer for like 3 minutes. I turned it down because I don't want to make candy, because this is also kind of how you would make toffee. You would start with the sugar, corn syrup, and butter, but I don't want to do that. I just want to make it thick enough that you can, that it'll work in the pie. Mm-hmm. So we got that, and like I said, I'm going to just let it go for, we've only got about 1 more minute. But I'm going to show you guys a trick. I have a pie pan that is bigger, slightly bigger than 9 inches. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Because you know how sometimes like when you buy.
Sorry.
That's all right. When you buy pie, like already made pie shells, sometimes they don't fit your pie pan. So I'm going to show you how I do it so I can make it fit my pie pan.
Okay.
All right, we got 42 seconds.
42 seconds.
So are there any more, or any other questions anybody has, or any comments that anyone has, so that we can kind of keep talking to each other? Now I will tell you, I used dark corn syrup in this. I used the Karo syrup. That's what my grandmother has always used, is Karo syrup. So, and just regular table sugar.
Butterfly Enterprises was wondering if we have a cookbook.
We do. We have, don't we have 2? Like they're downloadable cookbooks.
Aren't they like PDFs or something?
PDFs, that's what it is.
Yeah, okay, they're on our website, which is www.goinbattystore.com, right?
So now we're going to take this, and we're going to take it over, and I'm going to put it on a cooling rack, so that way it, if I can find my cooling rack and not drop this culinary napalm all over myself.
Do you want me to do something, or do you want me to just stand here? Okay.
Alright, so we're going to put it on a cooling rack so that it goes underneath and on top. And we're just going to let that cool, and then I'm going to show you how I do my
pie crust. Oh goodness, I just tripped over the thing.
So, alright, so we've got 2 pie crusts here.
It's kind of crooked.
That's all right.
Oh. Hold on, I've got it. Hold on, guys.
We are not professionals.
No, we are not.
So I'm going to flour my surface here.
So, Mama, what's the meat in the back going to be?
The meat in the back, I should probably move that. The meat in the back is Max's
steak hoagies.
Steak hoagies. He wanted steak hoagies.
And I think we already made a video on that. We did a live stream about that last year.
And we actually did a video on it, but this is Max's favorite meal. He asks for it every year. So we're going to take our pie crust and we're going to unroll it. And if you look at it, if I put it in here, it ain't big enough. Like it doesn't fit all the way around. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it here.
Thank you, Butterfly Enterprises.
I'm going to get a little bit of water.
She's over there getting water.
Sorry.
Nothing exciting about that.
All right. So I've got a little bit of water here. I need to find my rolling pin.
It moves every time.
I know. It's like hide and seek with my rolling pin. I have no clue where it is. Kate, would you find my rolling pin?
I shall find your rolling pin.
Okay, because I also need to now find my paper brush. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unroll the other pie crust. And
it's in here.
did you find it? Yeah, that's not where it goes.
Where is it supposed to go?
It's supposed to go in the baking drawer.
In the baking drawer.
Because
it's not.
It goes with baking. So I'm going to put a little water on this.
Oh goodness! Sorry.
On this pie crust, so that the other one will stick together. It's the same as like if you're making like hand pies or something like that, and you want your crust to stick together. So now my crust will be a double layer thick. And then that way I can roll it out a little more and make it so it'll fit that pie pan. So put that together, just kind of squish it down. All right. And then your flour. This is my favorite rolling pin. I love this rolling pin. I hate rolling pins with the ball bearings in them. Oops, sorry. I could never get them the right thickness, everything. This one pivots better. I love it. So.
And don't we have some on our website?
I don't know, do we? I think so.
Yeah, I think we have some on our website too.
Right, so we're going to roll this out back to the thickness that one is. So that way we have enough room. Oh, shoot. Just water everywhere. Yeah, I am just not.
Don't worry, you and me are both kind of clumsy today.
Wait, yeah, we have.
I tripped over the camera thing several times today.
All right, so we're rolling this out to about that 1/4 inch thickness again, but it'll fit better in my bigger pie. That's more of a deep dish pie pan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And if you have like just a little bit of water that leaks out on the edge, that's fine.
Have you ever made key lime pie?
I have. And we have. Didn't
we have that last year for Max's birthday?
We may have had key lime pie for Max's birthday.
My mom made it.
And yeah, my mom made it. It's her recipe. I don't know if we've done a video on key lime pie.
I don't think you've done it.
Do you always leave your crust out to room temperature? Because mine always cracks.
This one we had just pulled out before we went live.
So that one we've refrigerated for a while.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is if you fold it kind of like this, you can kind of lay it
and unfold it.
And then unfold it. And now you can push it down in and move it around. Kate, can you, or Kevin, or I need somebody's help. Can you get the beans and the aluminum foil? Because I'm going to show them.
It looks like that's me.
Yes. So you're going to take this, you're going to make sure you've got enough room. You don't have like really big wrinkles in it.
Where's the beans?
I don't know. They were put in a Ziploc bag and put in there. You might want to ask the boys. They put them away. Sorry guys, I thought I had everything out that I needed and then I guess I didn't.
Here's the aluminum foil.
Thank you. So we're going to make sure that's pushed down in really well. And then you're going to take a fork and you're going to poke holes in the bottom so that your pie crust doesn't bubble up. So.
Gina.
Do you think the dog's going to want horseradish?
She throws up. That's not going to be cool.
It's not horseradish.
Okay, so we've got, it's about the same around the edge. Now you can like cut it off or anything, but what I do is I just roll it up. So, just kind of like this. And yeah, it does make it kind of thick in some places. And maybe
wait, I don't feel like I'm getting a good angle.
Okay, sorry.
Cause you're, I'm not doing this right.
Let me move this.
There you go.
Okay, so it might be thick in some places and a little thinner in others, but I like it. It gives it that kind of homemade look and not so like, you know, pressed and, you know, made at a store. But, so we're just, like if you see, I'm just kind of folding it over and rolling it up and pushing it under. forgot to turn on the oven.
How high do you have to turn on the
I
oven?
believe it is, hold on, let me look at the box. 450. Can you do that, please?
450.
Dad's got it.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
Yep.
See, I think I remember everything.
This heater is on. Is this supposed to be on?
It can turn it off now.
What?
We have more. We have more. We have more. Don't stress.
All right, so.
Best laid plans, Heather.
I know. All right, so we're putting our foil in here.
No.
Kind of roll it down.
You can have that one.
All right.
One.
Now, you can buy expensive pie weights, or you can use beans. My mother and my grandmother never, ever, ever, ever had pie weights, ever. The only thing they ever put in the bottoms of their pies
Was beans?
was beans, or they
Hold
would
the camera up for a second.
use rice.
Hi guys. I just got off work, so I'm not totally camera ready, but here, you gotta try this.
What is that?
It's mystery.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Is that your homemade
I made
horse?
horseradish the other day by with our roots. You saw the video. Well, I just put together a little tiger sauce, as we call it. A little,
That was really good.
it's horseradish and mayonnaise.
Yeah. So
That sounds good.
So that pie
You want to try some?
shell
Sure.
is ready to go into the oven. So we're gonna wait for the oven to heat up, and then we'll put our pie shell in there to bake. And I think it has to bake, let me look again. Like I said, like 10 to 12 minutes.
It's subtle.
So you're gonna want it to start to get brown, and then
Not with mayonnaise, it'll mute it.
as the pie is cooking, like
Move it over here.
if you don't want the outside edge to get any browner, we'll take some aluminum foil and we'll put it on the outside. Now, I might not get the whole pie done because it takes like 70 minutes to bake. But what we'll do is we'll put everything together, and then we'll take pictures of it and put it on Instagram and our Goin Batty Facebook page, so you guys can see what it looks like once it's
She's
done.
Adeline wants to know what's in the aluminum foil.
That is beans, black beans.
Black beans.
So the reason that I did that is because you can buy super expensive pie weights to put in here, but this works just as well. And
When you make the crust, it bubbles.
yeah, it'll bubble on the bottom, and you don't want it to do that. So these weights keep it pressed down so that it doesn't do that anymore. So we're gonna just put this over here on the stove.
I'm gonna. So.
All right. So
we're gonna go.
We're waiting for our oven to heat up. So let me go over here and test our syrup concoction.
Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, guys.
So
Is it-
it's pretty hot.
But
So we can't do anything with it just yet because you don't want to put eggs into that because
it will
scramble.
cook them,
So
and that's the last thing you want: caramel scrambled eggs.
yuck. That's pretty good.
It is. Like, I don't usually like horseradish, but that's pretty good.
But
Horseradish and mayonnaise.
what we are going to do is we're going to crack our eggs.
Into a thingy, so that way we know they're
so that
not
we can
bad.
have them one at a time. But oops.
Try this.
So that one's good.
Try it.
Because every once in a while you get one that is not, and it's rare, but you know.
After the crust, after you cook the crust, could you reuse the beans?
Right.
Yes, you can.
Because we made pumpkin pie, 2 pumpkin pies with those same beans,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, those are my pie weight beans.
Mhm.
They were older ones that, you know, I mean, I know like dried beans really don't go bad, but they were some that were older. We had had them around for a while. They had gotten shoved back, and you know, so we didn't want to use them for actual black beans, so we use them as pie weights, so it doesn't go to waste.
So how many eggs is that?
That's 4 eggs.
4.
So what we're gonna do now, this does make my my pie. It makes it a little like almost frothy, I guess.
Frothy
But
pie?
what I do is like I'll start by pouring this in here and start mixing it up so that way it cools it down because it's incorporating air into it, and then we can
Can be fluffy.
and then we can start putting the egg in it if it starts cooling down.
It tastes good.
Yeah, it does taste good. It tastes real good.
It's hot though.
Alright, yeah. So that's why we're doing this, to cool it down a little bit. So what I'm going to do over here, Kate.
It's so much moving.
Can I say something real quick?
What?
You know what this is missing?
What?
Bacon.
Bacon?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. Alright, so we've got our eggs here. I got my little tiny whisk. And I'm just going to whisk up those eggs and break them up so that the mixer doesn't have to work to do that, whether it's already done.
You're doing great, babe.
Thanks. Alright. And then we're going to measure out our nuts, which we need a cup and a half of pecans.
Yeah.
Now, my theory is that a cup and a half is just a suggestion. There's your cup. And that's about a half, but I only got a little bit left in the bag, so I'm just going to go because they get shoved to the back of something, and then they don't get used, and so
Then they go bad.
We're going to put a total of 2 cups in
The
here.
nuttier, the better.
The nuttier the better. It's just like my husband, the way I like him. The nuttier the better. Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm going to go over here and test this now.
You missed.
Hello, Joy Marie.
Katie, you missed.
Okay.
I missed. I did not miss. I never miss.
That is still too hot to put anything in. So we're kind of at a standstill.
Oh, come back over here. We
Yeah.
can talk about stuff.
We can talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go over there.
There's moving
I'm
all
good.
over the place.
She's the camera girl. We gotta give her direction and help her. Birthdays are celebrated through our language, and our language is food.
Yes.
And we say we love you by giving people food, and that's how we say.
Is there a way you can soften the nuts first? I mean, they are kind of soft instead of hard.
I don't know. I've never.
No, we like our nut. Well, in pecan pie, that we want them to be crunchy.
Yeah, and they do soften up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the cooking process.
Just in the cooking process.
And there's the birthday boy.
Birthday boy.
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
Tell us, what did you get for your birthday?
My amazing parents got me an electric guitar,
And your grandmother.
My grandmother, she got me a Lego set
And
a amazing coat.
Mm.
I got a sweet camo coat.
Yep.
Everyone says happy birthday.
Did you want to try
Thank
some
you,
of this, guys?
everybody.
Miles, did you
happy
want to try some
birthday,
horsey?
Max. So,
That's that horsey sauce.
yeah, so in our house, the birthday tradition is you tell mom what you want for your birthday dinner.
Katie, move over here.
So, here, I'll sit down.
There's so much moving. Excuse me.
It's a lot of work being a
I'm
camera
sorry.
girl, isn't it?
I'll sit down so I'm not moving anymore.
I guess I'm just gonna have to turn down this.
Wait, well, go ahead and turn that mixer back on slow so that it cools down a little more. So the birthday tradition in our house is that you get to ask for whatever dinner you want mom to make. And so
Within reason.
yeah. So Katie asked for enchiladas. Max wants steak hoagies, which he had last year.
And green bean casserole.
And green bean casserole.
Oh, that's good.
That was his.
The question will be, what is Miles going to want?
Yeah. So because he hasn't said yet.
His birthday's coming up.
He did say he wanted a lemon cheesecake. Well,
I don't know. Cheesecake's kind of weird, isn't it?
I've made cheesecake before. It's good.
If it's not Jello, I don't know how to do it.
It's actually the ingredients are simple. It's the baking process that can be kind of finicky sometimes. So
I didn't think Mouse liked cheesecake.
I didn't think he did either. That's Jack.
Oh.
So it's funny because Jack, we were talking in the car the other day, and we were talking about how I like bananas, but I don't like banana flavored anything. Like I don't like banana pudding, I don't like banana runs, I just like bananas. Well, Jack, he is, I believe, the only child in the world who does not like macaroni and cheese. He likes macaroni and he likes cheese.
But he does not like.
Like it together.
He likes cheese on pasta, but he does not like it together. So,
like if it was fettuccine and cheese, like macaroni and cheese except for spaghetti.
Yeah.
They could probably like that. But still,
do you like fettuccine? You don't like fettuccine. You don't like Alfredo sauce. So I think it's the creamy, cheesy sauce that he doesn't care for. So Miles, Miles'
birthday is next.
Yeah, it's next week. So what do you want? Because you haven't told me, what do you want for your birthday dinner?
He hasn't thought about it yet. He doesn't know. He's still deciding. Stay over here so they can see you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scooting going on.
Usually it's a
He'll
favorite
get back with us.
that I make. So, but
Sorry.
there's a lot of people in the kitchen right now.
Yeah, put that away. When we're done with our video, you guys can attack the kitchen.
So, did you say what you wanted, bud?
No.
He hasn't decided.
Okay.
I think that I won my birthday dinner. I would like.
What?
I would like something weird. Mac and
weird.
cheese, homemade mac and cheese.
Homemade mac and cheese?
Whoa,
Then
that's
we can
super weird,
Then we
dude.
can have Dollar Tree again. That's the
Alright,
only way to live.
so I think our stuff is probably cool enough that we can turn it up on high and then add our eggs in. So
I'm not even.
we're going to put our eggs in slowly. Here we go. And then we're going to put our vanilla in.
Hey, come here.
We're going to turn it up just a little bit higher.
Hey, Max, put that stuff away before you.
And then we're going to pour in that shit. Okay, we're going to...
We're throwing them everywhere.
He's throwing them everywhere. Alright. There we go. So that is now ready to go into our pie shell once it gets done.
Can we see on the inside?
Yeah, hold on. Let me put that up. So that's what it looks like.
Cool.
So let me get a spatula and mix up the bottom here. But did anyone hear our timer go off for our oven?
Nope.
So, and it cooled off enough that you can see there's no like egg lumps in it because that's what you don't want.
Can you guys please not eat all the chips? Because Katie would like some.
We're not going to eat all of them. We're just going to eat it. Let's see if we get some.
So we're going to go ahead and put our pie crust in.
Hey, Max, there's no more of those left.
Alright. And set it for 12 minutes.
Spicy one.
Is there another one? Yeah, but Katie doesn't
Yeah,
like
but I don't want
spicy.
this. I don't want the spicy ones with the horseradish.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, we like
Alright, so, alright, boys, you guys need to either.
vamonos.
Yeah, because we've got some more going on in the kitchen here.
Vamonos.
I'm
Jack,
going to actually
put
clean
those
up
away.
my mess here. So
There
if
you go.
anybody has any other things that they would like to ask us, or
Like the Goin Batty house is crazy.
Homesteading the Pioneer Way says that she's never used a mixer. She just uses a wooden spoon.
yeah, well, the reason I used the mixer was to cool the stuff down. That's why I used
Yeah.
it. So, what was I doing? Oh, I was getting a towel so I could clean off. All right, I got to tell them a story about. Okay, so in my house, I can never find a pot holder ever, and I make my own pot holder. So I had these two that were missing, and then I made this one a while back. All of them they're missing. The kids keep using them to wipe off the table with. They keep getting thrown downstairs. Now, for me, a pot holder isn't dirty until it's got crusty stuff on it because pretty much you just set things on it, you pull things out of the oven. So I got tired of not being able to find all my pot holders, so I made myself 4 more. And then, Kitty, can you turn it here? I have my little box, my little basket over here that has my little like Pac-Man oven mitts that I use. And it has little pot holders, so like if I have one of these on one hand and this one of the other one's missing, I can pull things out of the oven with these smaller ones. And then I also have, these are for my cast iron pans. They fit over, here, Kate, turn here. They fit over the handles, like this, so that way you can grab a hold of it and you don't burn yourself. So I actually crochet these. I got this pattern from Heidi over at Rain Country Homestead. So if you're looking for a pattern to make these, she has a great pattern and it's awesome. So now I have a bazillion pot holders and hopefully I won't run out of them. And I put
Do all of them go in there?
No, these are just my these are just like my for my cast iron pans. The smaller ones to pull cookie sheets out, and then my little, like I said, we call them our little monster or Pac-Man oven mitts. And I made these.
I think you need to make a yellow one with like
Hold them up so they can
dot.
So I made these because I'm left-handed, and a right-handed oven mitt is okay. And like a lot of times you have to spend quite a bit of money to get either one that's padded really well on both sides, so it's ambidextrous, or to get a left-handed oven mitt. Like you can't just go to Walmart and get one. So, and if you flip a regular oven mitt over, it's not insulated enough on the other side for a left-handed person. So I made these because I needed one for my left hand. So that's what those are, to keep from burning my hands. But yeah, so all of those go in my little basket right here by my stove so that I know where to find them. So, but yeah, here, we're gonna go back here.
You're just gonna that's just gonna have to be out of the fridge for a second.
And I'll sit over here with Kevin and we'll
chat for a while.
We'll just chat for a while.
Which pie doing right now?
The crust is baking.
And for how long?
So we've got like 12 minutes, and then I'll show them like when I pour it in, and we'll put it back in the oven. But after that, we'll kind of sign off, and then I'll put on Instagram and Facebook what the pie looks like.
They saved you some plain ones, Katie.
I know.
Okay.
But yeah, that looks really good. And adding the extra nuts in it, it didn't hurt it none.
No, as a fan of pecan pie, which I am, that's probably my favorite. The nuttier the better.
Yeah. So it just frustrates me sometimes when, like, you know, the one that gets me the most is tomato paste. You buy a can of tomato paste, you use a tablespoon of tomato paste out of it, and then you've got the rest of the can of tomato paste.
There's a question. What type of yarn do you use to make your pot holders?
I use all cotton yarn. Don't use anything that isn't a natural fiber.
And you double it up, right?
Yes, I double it up. You can even triple it up because depending on how hot things are in your oven, like I've never had this problem. I have had them where they've gotten a little warmer when I have to hold on to something longer. But if I'm just moving it from the oven to the table, it's not done. The oven just finished heating up.
Send me your address and I'll send you something I make for the kitchen. That's homesteading the pioneer way.
Well, here's a great way to get our post office box.
Yeah.
Is 20063.
Yes.
Dayton, Ohio 45420.
Yeah.
So check down below. We'll leave it in the comments or in the description below.
Yeah.
And you can always email us at info.goinbatty@gmail.com.
Yeah. So, yeah, so this is, okay, boys, please don't argue with each other.
Yeah.
They're just chips.
Yeah. It's just chips.
We don't have them very often.
But when we do, they're fought over.
Yeah. And I had a weak moment last night. I had to go out. Well, it's so funny because I have been, usually I make mayonnaise and I just haven't had the time to do it.
Yep.
And I went out to get salt and mayonnaise last night, and I came home with salt and no mayonnaise and chips. So I was like, I just had a week. And usually I'm not a compulsive shopper. I have a list. If it's not on the list, we don't get it. It drives Kevin nuts. He'll be like, what about this? I'm like, it's not on the list. We're not getting it. It's not on the list.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. I know where my limits are.
Yeah, so, but I mean, we go grocery shopping every once in a while together, but not a lot because you have your work schedule and stuff. And it's not.
Hey, Jack, come here.
It's not his favorite thing to do. He does not like to grocery shop.
It's not my worst thing to do.
Where's your phone, Gabe?
I do like it. It's just, put that tea away for me in the refrigerator.
So we can see.
finding this bar.
Yeah.
Make room for
There's
it.
a lot.
All right, so here's the
There's
other
plenty
thing.
of room in there. You just need to move stuff around.
Here's the other thing that I did. We have a completely useless vegetable crisper drawer in our refrigerator.
Yep.
And we have a completely useless shelf that doesn't quite fit our refrigerator, though it came with the refrigerator. So I actually pulled out that stupid drawer in that stupid shelf. And because what would happen is stuff would get put in that drawer, and because that drawer is not clear, people don't see through it.
I think
and they
even
don't
if it
check
was
it.
clear, people wouldn't see
Yeah.
through it.
And so they don't check it, and so I just pulled it out, and we don't have it anymore. And I think now we can see what we have, and it keeps it from going bad. We can go, oh yeah, we have to use up the 2 bags of romaine lettuce in there that I didn't know we had.
Well, and that's the toughest part about having a small refrigerator like we have is you can't see everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you can see through the drawers, as someone that comes in and just grabs and food and goes, you can see, hey, there's lettuce for a salad here. You can grab it and go.
Joy Marie says that she took some of the drawers out of her fridge too.
Yeah, well, spin them around, Katie. I'll show them what I did.
Paula asks if our microphone is not working. We don't have a microphone. We are using.
We just have the microphone that's on the thing. So
There used to be a drawer right there.
There used to be a drawer here, and then a plastic shelf that's set here. And like I said, nobody would look in the drawer, and we had stuff go bad after stuff go bad after stuff go bad, so we just pulled it out. And so.
And now we have all of that salad there.
Yep. So.
Yay, salad.
Yeah.
It will be eaten.
Yeah.
Yep. So
we'll try to speak up a little bit.
Well, here's a little. Yeah, I'll speak up for you too. The little secret about iPhones is they are built for selfies. So, Katie, would you reverse it and turn it around towards us?
They might be able to actually hear us better.
What happens is when you have your camera pointed away from your phone, the microphone doesn't work.
There we go.
Well, like this, when the camera is facing you and you've got the screen facing you, that's when the microphone works the best. So you can probably hear us better now.
Yeah.
And I know we can see ourselves, so that helps
Yeah.
too. But just the iPhone, when you're taking video and you've got the screen facing you and the outside camera is facing the other way, the microphone is terrible. It doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
But selfies, it's really built for that selfie video. Hey guys, look at what I'm doing, and you can kind of show
It's
people.
built for the me generation. Look at me, look at me. Which I guess we're kind of.
We are the me. Yeah, we're
Okay.
totally it. We're not me monsters though. No.
Katie, tell me I've got something in my teeth.
I don't want.
We're not the we're not the me monsters.
Hey.
Look at me.
Hey,
How
is
about
it
me?
out?
What about me? Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay, good.
Me. So.
Everybody needs a person like that in your life who will tell you.
Well, yeah.
that
I mean, I'm
your
that
teeth.
guy for you if you should ever go in a coma. My job is to make sure nothing's in her teeth,
And
and
I don't have
that
any
if she has
weird
that wild
stray
hair,
hair.
I'll come and
Yeah.
pluck that for her. Yep. And vice versa. If I'm
I'm gonna
in a
trim his
coma,
nose hairs.
she's trimming my
What?
nose hairs and my ear hairs.
Yes.
Yeah. And my eyebrows, because Lord, that'll just become this thing that's like. Anyway.
Alright, so I just want to tell you guys, I was watching a video the other day, and it reminded me of when Miles read Little House in the Big Woods.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys know who Presto Bob is.
Yeah.
Him and his wife, they cooked bear meat.
Oh,
They
wow.
made biscuits, like they made sausage out of it. I was watching his live stream that he did, and I missed it like live because it was Max's birthday yesterday. But they were talking about how they cooked it. They made bear sausage, and with like drop biscuits and everything. And I thought, how cool is that?
Oh, they're spicy.
So I just like if you guys are interested in that kind of like, I mean, they are true homesteader preppers. You know, and really, he has got so much like great information on like how to buy a homestead. And I love seeing his wife in videos. Like she doesn't talk a whole lot or anything, but you know, I just like seeing them together.
Yeah.
But you know, it was really kind of cool. You know, watching those videos and seeing how they do that and everything. So I know he's newer to YouTube, but he's not like new as in like yesterday new.
No,
but,
he's a very wise man.
But very smart, very
Pay
smart.
good attention
yeah,
to that.
he's good friends with Brad and
Yep.
Krista, and so but yeah, he's got a lot of great information. So you guys can check him out. It looks like I've got like 33 seconds, so
Wait,
we're gonna.
we got it here. Hold on, watch the dog for a second.
What's she doing?
She just gets so. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Well, she's so funny because she knows that there's squirrels out there burying nuts in her yard.
And
she doesn't necessarily have to go to the bathroom. She just wants to go bark at squirrels.
I can't blame her.
And then she fusses about it. So
where are you going?
I'm gonna go. We've got 8 seconds.
All right, we're following you.
So I'm gonna get out my little Pac-Man thing. Alright, so yeah. Whoop! Aww. Alright, so
look at
every
that.
once in a while you have a little bit of a fail. And your pie crust turns ugly.
I don't know.
I don't say that's ugly.
Awesome, look at that.
So it unrolled itself is what happened.
Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat this part.
So, but it also did it on the other side. So I didn't roll it tight enough. So that is sometimes when you have a little bit extra that'll
On the bright side, you have a bread basket.
I do. It can, yeah.
It's not going to stop us in the least. We will so eat that bread
Yeah,
crust.
so I'm going to pull.
The bread pie crust.
So is the pie crust? Is the pie? I can't talk. Is the pie crust cooked all the way through?
Yes, it is. So you don't want it like super duper brown on the bottom, but it is cooked through. So we're gonna set that there and let those cool off. Now, what we're going to do?
Oh nope, I don't follow you. I just
with my funny looking pie crust. I have to laugh at that because that's actually the first time that's happened in a very long time. So we're going to pour this into there. That noise you hear is my boys coming down the steps. So
it's like a herd of elephants sometimes.
So.
Butterfly Enterprises says that your pie crust looks beautiful to her.
Well, you know what? When you do things live, like
you're not going to be able to hide all of the ugly stuff.
You just have imperfect. And that's okay. So, but now the other thing we're gonna do is.
Should I follow you for this one?
No, you just keep them on there.
Okay.
We're going
says
to.
that it looks so good.
We're going to now. Where did my recipe go? Gotta look at it. Okay, so we're gonna turn our oven down, and we're gonna turn it down to 350. 350. And our pie crust is done enough, so what we're going to do...
Joy Marie says imperfect is perfect.
Well, it's definitely imperfect. So we are going to make kind of the little shield for the edge of our pie crust because we don't want it done any more than it is. So...
that was a fun noise that it just made.
Yeah. So what we're going to do... it's just kind of, here we go. And I have to get it on that one edge where there. Like, ow! I touched it! That was hot!
Mom?
Yeah.
Be careful, that's hot.
Yeah. So, this is to keep it from getting browner than what you want it to be. So, be careful to don't burn yourself. So it's like little shields. And I just kind of fold it over twice. And then just like that. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to put this back in the oven, and let me think, I think it is 60 minutes. Let me check real quick. From 45 to 60 minutes is what we're doing. So you'll want to check it. My oven, it usually takes about the whole time. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here. So I'm going to set my timer for probably about 15 minutes, and then check it then. And if it needs the extra 10 minutes, then we'll cook it for the extra 10 minutes. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So here, Kate, flip it around so we can get both of us. All right. So there you go. That is pecan pie with my delightfully imperfect crust. So,
it's not imperfect. It's just It just decided it wanted to be a basket.
on her tiptoes because she wants to be taller.
Anyway, I think your pie crust decided it wanted to be a basket. So
yeah. All right. So stop it. Yeah. So that's it. And it was great seeing you guys. It was great going live for a little bit.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe, and more updates as we go. I'll try to do a little more. Maybe more live things. Hopefully I'll be a little together than this video was, because I thought I was together and I was not as together as I thought I was. So
neither of us were, but
that's right.
That's right.
All right. So we will see you all later.
Bye.
Bye.